This week's episode of the award-winning Here For It podcast, is brought to you by Coins.
Laundromat coins, or you talking about Cardi B's last single? Or...
All of that is the ghetto. The coins that I'm talking about is you have to have the coins to be the richest man in India to get Beyonce to come and perform at your daughter's wedding.
Is it a 3-day ceremony? I heard it's like...
She performed for 30 minutes.
Oh.
Mom got back on the jet and got it beat back to the kids.
Yeah.
Collected her
and Blue.
Collected about $7 million.
Because he wanted the kids to show.
It's allegedly between $7 million and $20 million that they gave her for a 30-minute fucking performance. Amazing performance. Beautiful gowns.
Yeah.
Great vocals.
Yeah. And this dark hair at Global Citizens and at this.
And new outfits.
Yeah. Every single time.
So the new king of R&B is Beyonce.
You one of the pick me gays. I heard that that's a new trend now. One of the pick me gays.
I'm the chosen gay.
All right.
How about that?
My name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters. And of course, RonaldMatters.com. I got to buy my name beginning in January. GoDaddy already called me about, hey, you don't have your payment on auto renew, so what you going to do with RonaldMatters.com? Bitch, we'll get it when I fucking get it, bitch.
So if anybody wants to buy that, come January 1st, you can get that name right up out of there real quick. Pull that shit right up out of pocket.
If my payment late to GoDaddy, y'all can have it.
I am the Superman, TheeSupaman, a.k.a. the king of podcasting, since niggas is just making that shit up.
Woo-hoo.
BKA, the Sazon, slow fucking Sagittarius. And this is Here For It podcast. You can find me in the den in Atlanta.
Make sure you guys use our official hashtag on the internet, Here For It Hive. When you're talking about us on the internet, we want to make sure that we see your pictures on Instagram and your Here For It shop merch. And we want to know what y'all talk about, slow something with a Sagittarius, gross. So yeah, use our hashtag.
We are having my birthday episode on today, so since it's Sagittarius season,
right now,
I have invited another Detroit daddy to be a part of this podcast
cute,
on
He's
today.
Cute.
It's fine.
Tall too, as well. Tall as me.
That's a lot.
We ain't
like
going that far.
You're like 5'11", 6.
I'm 5'11" and a half.
We like the other half. All right.
Okay. I would like to welcome President Pat of the Common Sense Podcast, aka Patrick, the Detroit Daddy.
Let's go.
So would you like to tell them a little bit about your podcast if they have not heard about it? They don't know exactly yet. It's on a meteoric rise. Over 35,000 listens.
Just 30.
Let him do it.
Oh.
Give us your elevator pitch. Let's see.
Yeah.
You cute, but what you got?
Right. So my name is Patrick. I am an educator, a teacher in these streets. I recently started the Common Sense Podcast because nobody gives a fuck about the voices of teachers and really education, period. I was saying the other day that who knows the last time Trump has even mentioned the word education.
Betsy DeVos is associated, so...
she's a clown.
The president.
She's worried about her yachts, right? So we started the Common Sense Podcast to elevate and amplify the voices of teachers. And we discuss all things education and then some in a real, relaxed setting. And so we recently, after our 20th episode, have reached 30,000 listens. And we are doing a damn thing.
And so this is I don't know if you out yet. Can we out you on this podcast?
I told my mom I was gay in 2013. So.
Okay, so this is a black gay voice in the podcast.
Because I was flirting already and looking at other half. I was like, I hope he is out. I really was.
Wow. So
yeah.
My co-host is also problematic. You can get a problematic T-shirt over at Here For It shop right now.
Amen.
Our icebreaker this week. What is your favorite thing that you are currently watching on Netflix? It is cold outside. A lot of people are staying inside and hopefully doing things not problematic. So what are some things that you are currently watching on Netflix?
Detroit Daddy, you go first.
Yes, Daddy.
So I could just go back to the last thing that I watched, which was that was Gerald's Game. thank you to Superman for
recommending that.
It was amazing. It's a psychological thriller / horror movie about a girl, older woman, real mature. Mature, you know.
Okay, like Cream Pie Kathy.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, Cream Pie Kathy is a good 60. She's 40.
45.
Okay.
45.
She probably had better makeup. I mean, it is Netflix.
And she and her husband are trying to help their marriage kind of get better, and so they decided to take a trip to a cabin, get real kinky with their sex life.
Goes left.
And the wife, the husband decides to put the wife in handcuffs and handcuff her to the bed, and he has a heart attack and dies. And
okay, that's enough. Okay, wow. Okay, yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Don't tell us no more.
Wow.
We want them to go watch it now.
Go watch it. Gerald's Game on Netflix.
Imagine
and tell us if you've been in handcuffs.
To the bed.
Oh.
Have you?
So this is when I was in college. We didn't have handcuffs. This was my first boyfriend. So we just used like a belt.
Okay.
So that worked. Yeah, it was great.
Okay.
Detroit Daddy, how you doing?
Hello.
So the people are watching Christmas Chronicles. They were talking about that again today at work, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna make me break down and watch it. But I've actually spent this weekend watching Homecoming on Amazon Prime Video. So if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, lots of free movies on there. By the way, I'm still pissed that the Google Chromecast doesn't connect to Amazon Prime Video because the Amazon Fire Stick and then the Google Chrome child together. So, but I did watch Homecoming, and that was really good. My coworkers made fun of me because I was like, "Is it Sarah Jessica Parker? Is it Robin Givens?
Julia Roberts, girl. Julia Roberts."
Close enough.
So, it's one of those white girls. But shout out to Robin Givens because she's a black woman, and he wasn't man enough for me. Video, you slayed, best acting of all time. You the king of acting.
No, next to Tony and Carrie, because they was like acting like they was about to get divorced when they was about to get divorced. So that was some fucking acting.
Woo, the heat. But Homecoming on Amazon Prime Video. I haven't been watching Netflix.
Yeah, I endorse both of those. Those are both great things that I've watched. Please check those out if you ain't got nothing else to do. But what I just watched on Netflix was Mowgli. And I typically don't go up for children's things, but this was like something that was really, really good. It was like
children's things,
like children's shows, cartoons, things that aimed at people not 30 with bills.
Well, we watched that Dread cartoon for Thanksgiving.
That's not aimed at 13-year-olds.
Oh, okay.
It even give you a disclaimer beforehand that hey, this is just not for kids. But Mowgli is supposed to be for kids, but it's basically us having a soft introduction to Lion King before we get Lion King next year.
Come on, Nala.
Let's go.
Yeah. So it's a soft introduction in that it is just cheaper, but basically almost the same story of Lion King.
Well,
okay.
Disney
But they did a really, really good job.
Disney versus everybody else. So.
Yeah, they did a really, really good job. And so if you are semi-excited about Lion King, go check out Mowgli on Netflix because it is almost the same thing, just with a lower budget. Prepare your palates.
All right.
This week, our affirmations are about winter still. We are about to embark on a new year, and so everybody is going to be headed into the gym, allegedly.
Summer bodies are made in the winter. I wish y'all the best.
I would like to affirm that it is okay to be fat.
Oh yes.
It's hibernation season as well, where a lot of people forego the gym and they just stay at home and eat pizza.
I love a belly.
I believe that. So it is okay to come home, eat, and repeat. I would like to loudly affirm that because as long as you are happy with what's in the mirror, it's not reflective based on what people think on Instagram or what people think on Tumblr. There's somebody that's gonna love fluffy niggas. Trust me.
Thank you guys so much for leaving us reviews on Apple Podcasts. This week, you guys showed OUT. We definitely got like 2 new reviews, and I got an Instagram DM about someone loving our show. I want to pull that up. Give me 10 seconds. The new Instagram update is trash, by the way. For some reason, they keep saying this action is not allowed, but the ghetto. Our new reviews from Chrome Dragon says, I love you guys because you guys, the only consistent podcast where I can hear discussion on black gay issues at the same time. Most gay podcasts are for white gays, can't fully relate to. Some black podcasts are hetero biased, homophobic, patriarchal, hotep, ancient Egyptian mumbo jumbo, black supremacy stuff.
Well,
You guys are the perfect niche.
wow.
So thank you, Chrome Dragon, for leaving us that review. Make sure you go say that on Apple Podcasts as well. So thank you guys so much for that.
Absolutely. That's what we aim for because there's enough of that shit out there, and I'm here to counter that. First, the hot topics. One of the hottest topics, one of the best topics that made me smile all week. Congratulations, Pose, for your Golden Globe nomination.
Hey, man.
Let's go.
Here for it.
And
Yes.
future fucking wins. I'm
Yes.
counting that for now. So, and all the other shit that came out with the Golden Globe nominations and the Oscar nominations, that was the happiest news that I saw all week because it couldn't have happened to a more deserving show, a more deserving cast.
Yes.
We got to meet Dominique, was it about a week and a half ago, aka Electro Abundance,
Yeah.
Wow.
at an amazing Impulse event.
Amazing in person. So
And
amazing.
she was just wonderful. She deserves all the things. Billy Porter deserves all the things because he's been working at this so long, did an amazing job, and I want to see them walk away with the W on this one. The nominations were, the rest of it, I don't know what. I just want to watch the Black Panther parts and the Pose
Yes,
parts.
yes.
That's it. Y'all can keep the rest of that shit.
Yeah. It's sad, but...
Yeah, I don't care about nothing else at the Golden Globes. So I want Black Panther to win everything that they're nominated for. I want Pose to win everything that they're nominated for. If Black Klansman takes something, cool, but I don't care. That was really it. The rest of it was
Keith
just...
Stansfield nominated for something?
I didn't see that.
Because he's on the Sorry to Bother You movie, and he also
that was
stars in
really
Atlanta.
good.
So
Yeah.
I hope
That shit was
Lakeith
weird.
wins something. But that's their thing. And
Okay.
both of those, Sorry to Bother You and Atlanta, are both like, I can't get into them, but
Yeah.
y'all have it.
Me either.
The people were so upset about the white nerds were so pissed about Black Panther being nominated for a Golden Globe. They're like, this is the first comic book that has been nominated for Best Picture. It's been better comic book or better comic stories
To them or in general? Or from
to
your
them.
personal
To
no,
them.
to
To
them.
them.
Whose opinion is this? Okay.
Because I'm
think-
supporting everybody black. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
No, well, that is rooted in lies because there is not a better comic book movie that has been as transformational, that has made as much money,
Wow.
that is carrying the star power that Black Panther has. Black Panther ruled all of 2018. Even though Avengers 4 made more money, more people talked about Black Panther. More people did things from Black Panther. It took over Halloween. It took over, right after. It had the longest staying power of any Marvel movie this year, including Avengers. And so those things make it so noteworthy that it should have been nominated and should win. And if it don't win, y'all can cancel that shit.
Woo, Chile.
So on to the Oscars.
Okay, Kevin Hart.
I'm gonna get to the Kevin Hart part
Oh.
first, but with the Oscars, I just want to see Toni Braxton's wins. The Grammys, excuse me.
I was like, girl,
okay.
the Oscars.
Well,
What do you
if she can win an Oscar,
I was gonna say because I don't
I
think
was
that
about to say,
Christmas
wow.
movie got nominated for anything.
ouch. That
No,
hurts.
it's a no. It's a no on the Christmas.
No.
She was an actress in her music videos as well. What I'm not gonna let y'all do is that. Anyway, the Grammys. Toni Braxton and Black Panther are nominated for Grammys there as well. And those are the parts from the Grammys I would like to see. The rest of it, y'all can keep. I think that
Everything Is Love is nominated.
I don't think it's gonna win. It's strategically in categories for it not to win.
Especially after Jay-Z just said,
Fuck
"Tell the
the-
Grammys, fuck
Fuck that
up
on
for
face shit.
Nominated for 8 and 1-0.
Yeah.
And so I believe Everything Is Love is nominated in those smaller categories because They're
Beyonce
not
come
gonna
sit in
win.
the front. No.
I don't think she should come.
She's not coming at all.
I don't think she should
But
come.
it will be nice if she came and supported her mentees, Chloe and Halle. who
I
are-
think that they might win.
I will be so geeked
When I saw them on the floor in each other's arms, crying, so excited to be nominated.
Over almost 2
I
million
remember
views.
watching them on YouTube.
Yes.
When they mama
doing
used
covers
to,
and shit.
They used to have to ask their mama, can they upload this video to YouTube?
Right. Back in the day. Yeah.
Because my mama, first of all, you talking about some gay shit. You're not putting this shit on my internet. No.
Not on my bill.
No.
Meanwhile, you was watching Queer as Folk.
Actually, no. I was watching Mr. Marcus. Look, I've been a Mr. Marcus fan for a long time.
Wow, that went real left.
Wow.
Okay.
That's what I was doing on the internet. I don't know what y'all were doing.
Okay. Well, the Sympathy and Payola has leaked out of the Grammy nominations, and as long as the Queen continues to be disrespected, I'm going to be uninterested. And you can take the word the Queen in whichever direction.
Jay-Z stood on the stage and said, I'm going to tell Blue I got you a new gold sippy cup. And the Grammys been made ever since.
So as long as the Queen, whoever you would like to say it is right now, in either genre is disrespected, I'm uninterested. I will be watching via Twitter to retweet things, but I'm not watching live. I'm not giving them that.
There are some great categories.
Defend
Which
it.
ones?
Come on. Right.
Which one?
Support your
Again,
thesis.
Tony Braxton and Black Panther.
Support your
About it.
thesis.
I'm really excited for Best Album. Janelle Monáe has a chance.
Dirty Computer.
I don't think it's gonna win.
She's not gonna win.
But damn, I'm also really rooting.
That's why I don't want
Cardi
to watch
B is
it.
nominated.
I'm rooting for Cardi B.
Okay.
I am
Rap
also,
album of the year.
Because why?
just rap. I'm really addicted to the song "Get Up 10," and I think that
I like that one.
Very beautiful.
that one song. I think
Wasn't even a single.
Wow. So
Wasn't
not even
even a
Rain
single.
featuring Kehlani?
Ugh, that was one of the worst. That's the worst one now.
I was like,
she's had such an
I asked you
phenomenal
to defend your
year.
artist and then you laughed at her.
She is good. She's had a phenomenal year. I think the album was quality.
You think that's the best album of the year?
So City Girls, just
Certainly not City Girls. They didn't.
it's the same.
We can't even
It's
say
the
we
same
can't
grade
say that.
level.
No.
You're an educator. It's the same grade level.
I won't lie on that, but
Whoop.
Well,
Moving
on.
So back to the Oscars for real this time, I guess.
the Oscars.
So white. Are they still white or?
We gonna see how white they gonna
God.
get because the unblackening happened. They took the goddamn black host out for good reason this time.
amen.
If you have not been watching the news, obviously Kevin Hart was nominated or selected to host the Oscars this year, and everyone's like, "Oh, okay, sure,
Let's
why
go.
not?
Oh
It's
my
Kevin
God,
Hart. He's in
it's
all the
black.
movies.
Support him. Let's go.
Cool. 48 hours later, Glad had that ass on the
HRC.
pink slip line.
Sweetheart. They don't play up there on Rhode Island
Well.
Avenue over here in DC. Rhode Island Avenue, they was like, oh, not our donors. HRC was, bitch, glad y'all gonna have our back. What's up?
Within 48 hours of accepting the gig for hosting the Oscars, he was...
The father of 4. 7,
Well-
father of 12. Said he's not gonna apologize.
Nope.
Fathering is subjective in this case because his
Whoa.
idea of fathering means that if you are gay, he's going to either have to abuse you or kill you because I'm not having no gay children,
Those
which is the
problematic
crux of
From 2010.
the crux of this story. And so why I have the biggest issue with that is 2010 ain't that long ago.
Nope.
Like we acting like 2010
Oh my
was 1945.
People are like, that's so long.
He said this in 2010 when he already did have male children, which whom he was referring to, or he said it in 1910. It's still wrong. You still are held accountable for things that come out of your mouth, that come out of typing on your fingertips. So if I say something wrong in 1995 and I don't adequately address the community that I wronged or apologize to the community that I wronged, then I'm still wrong. You can't give these Real Housewives of Atlanta apologies and be like, well, I said I'm sorry if I offended you. If you offended me, give me an adequate apology. Allow me to accept your apology, and then we can move on. I don't remember nobody accepting Kevin Hart's apology.
The main point is he didn't apologize.
No.
The girls also was like, well, girl, let's go look to where all these times he said he's apologized. And all they could find was in a Rolling Stone interview. I don't remember what year it was, like 2015, 14, I want to say. He said when he made those statements, it wasn't about his son. It was about his own insecurities as a man, because he feels insecure as a man to where he couldn't believe that he would have these thoughts. He never once said, I was wrong. He never said, I made those statements in error. Like anything that signifies an apology or he's conceding in what he said. He just said like, well, I'm just saying that shit because, bro, I got a big dick and a gat and shit. Imagine me being insecure about some shit, bruh.
It's decent. It ain't that big.
It's not that big at all. So he never said anything, okay, I made an error or my judgment was off or, like something that says, even if you don't say sorry, something that cues an apology tone.
Yeah, the tone was
he
absolutely...
never, ever apologized.
It was absolutely deaf.
Because the gays... Oh, so you apologize to me? Well, girl, let me find it in my thread. I don't see it in my message history.
Still looking.
I've got to move my bangs. I got to cancel my dick appointment because I need to find out where you apologized.
But if your response is, I had apologized already, then that's not an apology.
And I'm not turning down that check, that platform, especially with... Heart Productions coming out with like I'm sure he just released that cute little animated movie the girls went up for where he was a bunny. I was like, I don't know why Kevin Hart is a bunny. His voice does not child.
He should be a bird.
He is a bird.
So we went looking for the apology, Kevin.
Results not found.
And even if you did apologize, do it again.
Yeah.
Right?
If you're really sorry about it, then you don't have a problem saying I'm sorry 10 times.
10 times. But he didn't mean it when he...
Well, messaging
he
the
never
link where he said, like, girl, if I've said it 5 times, then girl, I'm going to link you to this tweet, or I'm going to link you to the Facebook video, I'm going to link you to the Instagram Live. If you've done something, then send me the link, girl.
No receipts.
Support your thesis.
No receipts.
Support your thesis.
Moving on and upward, the Oscars should pick a new host that is in the LGBT community. I nominate Samson McCormick.
Oh.
Who? Oh,
Milo Yiannopoulos?
No.
What's his first name?
That's the other direction. We're not going... No. Samson McCormick, the awesome, amazing, beautiful comedian.
Grammy nominated.
Lena Waithe.
Oh.
So, if y'all want to do right
Can they co-host it together?
Why not? Why not? If y'all want to go in the opposite direction and really show inclusion and show that we are bad, we should have looked up this nigga history a little bit. Do some gay shit. Go in the exact opposite direction. Nobody can be mad at that, except people that's gonna be mad that Hotep, Kevin Hart ain't there. They gonna be mad regardless. Following that shit was D.L. Hughley and Nick Cannon's problematic ass, who wanted the same smoke and got it. I think D.L. Hughley and Nick Cannon jumping into Kevin Hart's defense was exactly what we needed to see, because a lot of times we see things in an isolated sphere and saying, oh, well, it's just that one guy. It's just that one way he thinks. But then when these two jumped in from basically the same generation, D.L. Hughley may be about 5, 6, 7 years older
what did Nick Cannon do?
They both started talking about, well, look, this is the opportunity. This is when Sarah Silverman and Lena Waithe, Lena Dunham.
That other girl, the other white, Amy
Schumer. They were digging up old tweets of white
Amy
comedians.
Schumer is always.
Yeah. They were digging up old tweets of white comedians saying problematic things, homophobic things, and saying,
when Amy Schumer said this.
Pointing to this is a white girl that we didn't cancel her career, and we only canceling the black man's career because we're trying to keep the
Kevin Hart's career.
This is the
why they acting like
vein.
Why they act like he on the deathbed?
Right.
He just can't do this one.
Yeah.
But
in response, the gay Twitter, black Twitter, just said, no, that's still not
George
it either.
Johnson, everybody got clocked in,
including India Moore,
star of Pose,
one of the stars of Pose, who had plenty of time to take on D.L. Hughley directly and eloquently, intellectually. And if you go back and look at their Twitter quote unquote war, she was the only one that showed up armed. He ended up calling her a pussy by the end of the argument.
Wow.
And she responded that being a pussy is a compliment. Pussies are deep. And pussies are where you want to be. So, at the end of the day, the argument for toxic black masculinity lost. We saw the construct of toxic black masculinity starting to be deconstructed. And when that kind of thing starts to happen, people that ascribe to black toxic masculinity start yelling out and they're screaming and, oh my God, we're the aggrieved party here. No, you're the problem. You're not aggrieved. You're the problem.
So India tweeted, unpacking the subtext of a 55-year-old D.L. Hughley calling me, a 23-year-old black trans woman with a life expectancy of 35, a pussy on Twitter for standing up to him and account for his, this is a big word, complacency.
Congratulations.
Comedic bigotry. And how that impacts people's...
He's such a teacher. He
is
gave you a reward.
excruciating. Look, I've said for 90 episodes, these are some big words.
I'm proud of you.
He patted you on the head. Then he patted me on the shoulder.
Give him a piece of candy.
Bigotry and how that impacts people's is excruciating, laborsome. And then Billy Porter responded to her tweet and said, stop. Fuck him. Fuck all these toxic motherfuckers. So shout out to Billy Porter for being father of the house, speaker of the house. Give him a mic on a Friday night.
And for being a trans ally. So allyship is what we talked about a little bit last week.
Amen.
And so again, I said I don't want an ally. I want an apprentice, an accomplice. I want you to actually be involved.
Be in the
Don't send no fucking love letter and then be like, well, in kind regards. No. Jump in the fight.
Best wishes.
If I'm getting jumped and you supposed to be my ally, you better pull a bitch off me. You better throw a bow. You better kick a kick. You better pull a wig. You better do something. That's what an ally is supposed to do. You supposed to be you supposed to be an accomplice to my goddamn crimes. Help me steal the shit.
Do you have any colorful commentary?
Nuck if you buck.
Oh
wow.
All right. The girls were saying that deserves
He's from Detroit, y'all. He's from Detroit. I like to apologize for exposing y'all to
That should be the
Detroit
theme
shit.
of allyship. Nuck if you buck.
Yeah.
Period.
No Ariana Grande. Yeah. We love her. We live.
Yeah, she's
Billboard's
great.
Woman of the
I
Year.
just heard God is Woman for the first time yesterday, and I thought it was I thought it was going to be a critique of religion, and when I heard it, I said, "Oh, she's talking about her powerful pussy."
I was gonna say, what else you thought it was? I'm surprised you thought it was about something else. Because when I saw it, I was like, oh, God is a woman. She gonna talk about putting that pussy on him.
She talked about it.
Because she was engaged to whatever his name was.
A lot of men.
She's only been engaged to one man.
Oh, damn it.
She's dated a few
She's
guys.
like Taylor Swift, though. She's like with somebody every year.
Accurate.
So it's hard for me to keep up with who she's with.
She's 26 years old.
Same age as me. 25. I'm like 25.
only talked about 4 men in that
You've
song.
probably been with more men than her, though.
That's not a lie, but describe Ben.
So, how we met.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
So, President Pat, a.k.a. Patrick, and I met this year.
Yes.
Back
all the way in January.
January of this year. We met at an awesome cabin trip where we were learning advocacy and efficacy.
Yep.
How you spell that?
Google. Put it on your audio.
It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Possibly.
I'm here to help at all times.
Ooh, I believe you. You and your other half.
Wow.
Jesus.
So, in our meeting, we met this beautiful young man that proclaimed to be a virgin.
Oh, we're talking about that. Let's go ahead.
Yeah.
He asked if you wanted to talk about it. And you said yes. So we're talking about it.
And so I thought that this was a great topic because niggas be lying out here.
Wow.
As fuck.
I'm sorry, Pat. He just called you a liar.
Oh,
No,
no,
it's
not
not
me.
it.
Not me. I was not the virgin.
Oh, you're the virgin. My co-host is the virgin. Who's the virgin?
Plot twist. No.
Nobody believes that.
Oh, okay. That's the point. That's the point.
This young man that we met was allegedly a virgin, and for the weekend that we were hanging out with him, espoused his virginity every second that he probably could.
Yes.
I'm a bottom. That sounds like me.
No, he said, if I wasn't a virgin, I would be a bottom.
Oh,
so he knew. He
she
knew
the girls. She the
So he knew that he would be a bottom if it came to him losing his virginity and the rest of his sexual life.
Yes.
Full circle moment. Throughout this year, I won't say when and I won't say where. HIPAA. But I found out for myself.
Amen. Habo Shada.
He's not been a virgin.
Habo Shada.
He wasn't a virgin when we met him.
Nope.
He ain't been a virgin this year.
Yikes. Oh, my God.
He has taken up a great career in sex work.
Ooh. Oh, he got an OnlyFans.
I didn't know that.
Neither here nor there.
It could be just for fans, so I didn't know that either.
But lying in the gay community has just become so rampant. When you meet people, you have to remember that you are meeting their representative, the person that they want you to know for whatever reasons. For this young man's reasons, we still don't fully recognize why he wanted to be a virgin this weekend. But he was a virgin that weekend. He met us and was like, he presented us with this story, this arc.
I thought you was the virgin the whole time. You got that cute smile.
It's almost January 1, so I will be
New year, new me.
Yep.
Pussy reset.
Reset. That's a real thing.
Okay, wow. But there's this other... You're not the virgin. Thank you. Because virgin tops are just trash. But, all right. So, this guy that you're talking about...
Virgin tops. Okay.
Tops are... You was a virgin once?
I didn't know I was a top.
I watched this video of this guy who was saying that he was like 13 years old and staying over his mama's friend's house because his mom had got arrested and she raped him while stories, even heterosexual rape.
That happens a lot more frequent than we like to assume.
Yeah.
So
wow, so that's gonna bleed into another subject here in a second.
No, don't bleed into
no.
Oh, Jesus.
So that was a part.
This show is crazy. Oh my God.
So do you have any fond memories of our Lion Bottom friend?
I don't. I remember running into him at an by running into
definitely not a bottom no
more.
Definitely not a bottom or a virgin.
Wow. I saw this person at an event.
I told y'all this was gonna be trash.
And they had, I don't know. There was no. I just was making assumptions.
All right.
This person was practically naked at the event, and it was a
hired performer or. Because there's no reason to be naked at the club if you're not like.
No, it wasn't a club. It was like a gay health like a gay health program.
So you should get naked at this gay health program. So
that's just what I observed, and I just like okay.
Was he doing prostate screenings?
I wanted to check on his prostate afterwards because it was like it was really really tight. So
it was so you're not a virgin for real? Okay.
Oh wow.
Well. That escalated quickly.
On Patreon, we talked about adult performer Max Connor says he was kicked out of NYC's The Leatherman shop because of his race. So if you are not subscribed to our Patreon, make sure you get over there to check it out. The link will be in the description below. patreon.com/hereforitpod.
So the story that last one bled into about the gays.
Max Connor be making them bleed too because he healthy.
Is he?
In the front.
Oh yes.
Y'all are. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna walk away. Against our news reported that a man was jailed for blindfolding straight men and tricking them into making gay porn.
Hold on.
Whoa.
So
unpack that, no boss.
I'm not unpacking that. The man was sentenced to 3 years in prison for blindfolding straight men and tricking them into gay porn, also known as the bait bus scenario.
Yeah.
So,
I thought those were all fake.
The bait bus ones are, but people imitate them in real life.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Brian, I'm not going to pronounce his last name because that's not going to be right. Admitted to tricking at least 80 straight men into gay sex by
80.
by posing
men are so
as
gullible.
Very
What the fuck?
gullible and horny. They'd be like, I guess I'll get in the back of the car and put a blindfold on if you give me something.
Like what? $200? Yes, I'm getting in here and put this blindfold on. I would as well. Look.
This is why your dating life going the way it go, because you just down.
Well, we did a toast to my recent successes with dating. Well, allegedly.
Okay.
That was LOL jokes. But.
Really?
No. Not really.
No. Just jokes. Continue. Okay, never mind.
Congratulations.
Abort.
Okay.
Abort.
Okay.
He pleaded.
He bleeded. Wow. He bled.
Freudian slip. He pleaded guilty to 2 counts of illegal interception.
2?
He pleaded. This is what he pleaded to.
Illegal interception.
Illegal interception of oral communications. His plea agreement also admitted he engaged in sex with over 150 men, over half 80, were unaware of his production of secret videos. He later sold the hookup videos to a third party located overseas and then posted them onto a subscription-based porn website. You girls are going to jail! Period!
The period was very like, thank you. Our listeners appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm here for them.
They tweet us every week about, I ain't never heard a verbal top like this. Verbal top.
Being verbal?
Verbal top. I can put that in there. Verbal top. I like when tops tell me like I'm doing good work or I'm
Well, I'm telling him they're going to
or
jail.
it
He's
feels
obviously...
good
he's obviously going to jail.
Yeah. Verbal top.
But these lying people who put other
They still
people,
have rights.
yeah. Well, no. Well, his rights are being taken away because he's going to jail. But he's taking away the rights of otherwise consenting adults that don't know what they're really getting into because they've been talking to a alleged female and have been coerced into like these back of the car sex acts that have.
The fuck?
Why you acting up over here? What do you want? Colorful commentary. Come on.
I mean, I understand. You know,
You don't think you could be tricked into back of the car,
I would not allow. Is this guy white?
Yes.
But that doesn't matter if you're blindfolded and getting in the bed.
I would not allow a white man to blindfold me, period.
Come on, the chains have been taken off.
Hey, man.
So why you would even put yourself in that situation is beyond me.
So the desperation of a straight man that can't get everything that he wants from his straight woman because she classy based and all of that. They will get onto these Craigslist, they will get onto the Adams, and they will get onto the Jacks and so forth and so on. Not necessarily the Jacks and the Adams, but I'm just saying what's the swipe one?
Soul
Tinder.
Swipe.
Tinder.
Oh, Soul Swipe. You want Soul Swipe?
You told your whole business.
I have Soul Swipe, but I haven't used it since like the first day.
You told your
You
whole
need to
business.
delete that one.
So find President Pat on his Soul Swipe. If you really be looking, you want to find out what he really look like, what
This
he really
show
giving.
is a mess.
That's where you can find him.
Drink up. We about to intercept some oral communication.
Some tea. Okay.
Woo.
Wow.
But these straight men get on these things because they're so. It appears that they are desperate and they just are like, well, I guess I'll sign up to be blindfolded if I'm gonna get some head or I'm gonna get some ass or I'm gonna get a hand job or something. Blah blah blah. And so I don't fully place all the blame on Brian because the straight men are not making the best of decisions as well. But it is still illegal to be having non-consensual sex with someone that's not fully consenting.
Tell Nicki Minaj's boyfriend that.
Wow.
Well, that's unfounded and untrue. That was something that the Cardi B fans made up.
But he is a registered sex offender.
He's not a registered sex offender.
That's a lie?
Yes.
According to Per.
Google it.
Okay.
Google has all your answers right there. It was very evident, and they put it out there and was like, "Oh my God, he really was this." And then
Is
the
that
story
why she's
came.
going to sue the guy?
Yeah, I hope so. But the story came out that I don't know where this has gotten into that.
Because we're talking about tricking people into sex and people being involved in rape.
Okay, so that story was 2 16-year-olds having sex. The mama did not approve of the man, so she called the police. This man is raping my baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
A 16-year-old boy raping a 16-year-old girl who's having consensual sex. Two different things. Yeah. What we're talking about right now is people having unconsensual sex with people that aren't able to consent because they aren't able to see who they're having sex with. That's why those are two different things.
That's true.
So the main subject is being able to accurately consent to who you are having sex with, and that's what Brian took away from between 80 to 150 men, and that's why he's going to jail.
That's a lot of nut.
Period.
80 men to 150 men. That's a lot of.
So Patrick is not going to be blindfolded currently.
No.
I said I would. Shit,
At all.
$200. I don't look.
Not by nobody white.
My Comcast.
But black?
My Comcast bill is $568 right now, and I'm on a girl.
It's,
can I be on a payment plan? When is my next partial payment due?
Wow.
Period.
Okay. But what he's also doing is catfishing. So he's thinking like these straight, yeah. Because he's sending them.
He's telling these guys rather, that they're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna.
You gonna meet up with this girl,
and she's gonna have 36 triple Fs. And I'm like, oh shit, I like tits. Come on now.
You're not a tit man, huh?
Nah. Sorry.
Straight to the hole. Where's the hole at?
So he's catfishing these people.
Straight to the hole, not gate to the hole.
He's catfishing these people into believing that he's someone else, again, which is a part of the taking away their consent. Because they're consenting to have sex with
a woman,
the representative that he allegedly is, and then he blindfolds them and they're having sex with the whole man.
Surprise!
And being videotaped at that, which is also
illegal. And being sold to like...
And being sold, I think it was an OnlyFans. Yeah, it said an online subscription service, a.k.a. OnlyFans, or one of the other ones. Yeah. So he also made money off of it. So I'm about to show y'all what he looks like.
Oh, no, don't, because you just signed us up to read him, so just don't.
I did. Yeah, but we also don't have his last name, so no HIPAA.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, wow.
I think I've seen him before.
Wow.
Look,
so you might have been
when Pornhub 2 coming out, I've seen the first one. Okay, I've seen him before.
Wow,
okay.
I can't even describe.
So you might be like a plaintiff in this lawsuit.
He looks scary as shit.
Yeah, he's the person that I would think is the type that will want to never show you his face.
That's not what I was expecting at all.
Oh, I definitely was. Like these are the same type of people. They'll never show you their face. They get offended if you ask them to show you their face. I'm like, well, you offended because
you can see mine. How come I can't see yours?
Right. And 9 times out of 10,
with these girls,
if you can't see their face, they're ugly.
Okay, that's true.
So you agree, but then you don't know why you're looking at the picture you're looking at.
I know, but I was expecting to see something. There used to be like this gay. Fake straight bait that I used to watch when I was younger. Mm-hmm. It was like it was like I don't want to say hitchhiker, but it was like that kind of setup. And I wish I could tell you the name of them.
We all knew you was a quiet freak. He watching hitchhiker porn.
I haven't seen that category.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta be a freak to find hitchhiker porn. Who was like in my Vista like
on a P? This was before my Vista.
Mr. Marcus Hitchhiker.
What was you looking it up on?
The only video
this was back in the day when. What was this?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was some.
Oh, you bought the VHS.
No, this was online on a PC desktop. I don't want to say like LimeWire or one of them.
Oh yeah, LimeWire used to have joints.
I used to watch the preview. It was just the previews though, until I learned how to find that episode in LimeWire. Yeah.
I can't jack off to a preview.
I was just like, this is interesting. So I was like curious.
So you need a story.
No, that's why he had to go find the full film. He was like, oh, I like this. I need to find the full film.
I was curious. Yeah.
Okay.
These guys are curious too. That's why they got
getting advanced with Taken 3.
Well, we're not. We've graduated from hitchhiker porn now.
Taken 3 sound like the group on Star.
Never seen.
The lead
Same.
Never seen Star.
People are saying
I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna watch it.
I think the group is called Taken 3.
You're gonna have a lot of time.
I'm still unemployed.
If you guys have not checked out Common Sense Podcast, he went into detail about his war with the public school system here in DC, and it was very eloquent. Definitely listen if you have any interest in what our dynamic is as black professionals with these institutions, because oftentimes they will not come into 2018/2019 and they will be back in 1970 and say, you should never say anything about this institution that you work at. Well, no, y'all don't do everything right.
Yeah. If you give a fuck about kids, please go to www.commonsensepod.com and check out our podcast.
It's amazing. RuPaul's Drag Race Christmas happened
The infomercial for the Sleigh Bells Christmas album by RuPaul. Can we move on? Shout out to Sonique because
that's the first thing I wrote.
Said that RuPaul was anti-trans, and then RuPaul put Sonique in the Christmas special, and then turned around and put Gia Gunn in All Stars 4. Now, rumor has it Gia Gunn is going to be the villain, and we saw what Ru did to Fifi O'Hara.
No, we saw what Ru did to the Vixen. That is the what you need to watch when you watch this.
A fellow sister.
Right. So that's what this really is.
Okay.
I'm going to get to that. I was excited to see Sonique because I didn't recognize her at first.
Sonique won.
No shade. There were no winners.
Okay.
Spoiler alert if you have not seen RuPaul's Drag Race Christmas Queen episode. Oh.
Can I say something?
Yep.
Okay, so I have never seen.
You about to get disqualified.
You my kind of top. I like this.
Chop.
I have not seen an episode.
He disqualified.
Ooh.
But here's what I'm asking, because I'm not the only one.
Ooh.
What? What?
You look genuinely.
I genuinely want to know where should I start?
Season 1. You gotta go all the way from the
Yeah,
back.
you gotta go there.
Front to back. I mean, back to front. Yeah, back to front like wiping.
Yeah. Because you won't understand.
He was confused about wiping.
You won't understand the progress of season 3 if you did not watch season 1.
Yeah.
Now you might can skip season 2. I don't.
I think you gotta watch them all.
Roger won season
Yeah.
2.
Is this on Netflix?
Girl, I'm watching Amazon Prime Video, so I don't know what's on Netflix.
It should be. If it's
Some
not on
of
Netflix, it's
some
on
of the seasons
Hulu.
are. Some of the
Yeah,
seasons
it should
are.
be. But the Christmas episode was a dry start for my birthday episode. My birthday is Friday, and they are starting All Stars 4 on Friday.
And
as
I'm
well.
missing the episode because I'm going to be at your birthday.
Well, girl, pay your cable bill. You gonna watch it
Yeah.
Saturday. You could have missed this one.
Yeah.
Sonique,
Sorry about it.
Sonique looked great. Again, I didn't recognize her. I was glad to see Shangela back again, but okay. I would like to reinforce all the drag queens that have previously said RuPaul would not win RuPaul's Drag Race herself if she was competing today, because she did a lip sync of her own.
Oh.
And I was like, what?
Who's stunt actors is these?
In bad production at that. I'm like, if you are RuPaul and you finally have to take your own stage to lip sync, you didn't do better than this? You didn't even try better than this? Which bled into...
Oh.
Wow.
Triggered.
Title of the show.
We're not doing that. Rumors for All Stars 4. I have been avoiding them because I want to watch All Stars 4 unadulterated.
As a virgin.
I want...
Yeah. Like your sister.
Virgin Stories. These are Virgin Chronicles. And I just want to watch it and hopefully enjoy it, because I have not enjoyed fully the last seasons because of Ru's antics, honestly. But it has come out that Gia Gunn is basically going to get the Vixen edit. That she feels like she was mistreated during the season and during the promo tour. She took to her IG Live and explained it. And I can't for the life of me understand why we would invite the very first trans girl onto this show after so many seasons, after so much outrage and dragging, and then still not treat her as one of the girls.
Wow.
And not treat her not even just as one of the girls, like a special girl, because we don't have these girls on the show, and for the creators' own personal reasons, didn't have them on the show. And now that we brought one on the show, it's like just putting a totem in her place and saying, well, we got a trans girl on the show, but we're not gonna really like give her a real chance. I mean, like, she's not like a drag queen, so we just put her up there, but not like really. So it was. I hope that it's not true. I hope that Gia Gunn is being overly dramatic, as some girls can be overly dramatic. No shade.
Imagine me on hormones.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping she's being dramatic. I'm hoping
me
that.
on hormones. I'm like, girl,
And then you just got tits.
Wow.
Put me under anesthesia. Woo.
So, I'm having the highest hopes for All Stars 4, but they were recently dimmed.
Any winners sticking out? No pause.
It's still Valentina for life for me.
Okay.
I want to see a Latina girl win. Especially we got 4 white blondes that have won All Stars from this point on. How we got to season 4 of this and it's still white girls that are winning and in top contentions for shit. I don't understand. From a black drag queen, but maybe my own lens of perspective.
Any more hot topics for this week?
Jasmine Masters versus Shangela was also a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Jasmine Masters won.
I think Jasmine Masters won too, but she also didn't have a point in one thing. She didn't memorize her lip syncs. And so as a drag queen, job number 1, memorize your lip syncs. You can come out here in a bad wig and bad makeup, know the song.
So Jasmine Masters went on Instagram Live and was saying, I need to tell my fans why I disappeared. Why it seems like I disappeared in the middle of the holiday special. It was because they taped over several days, and Shangela continued to show up late. And so, like, girl, you got things to do. I got things to do. If we tape it from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., girl, I got something to do at 10:01 p.m.
Shade.
And it ain't on this RuPaul Drag Race lot. Even if it is going home to smoking a blunt, I think they were smoking blunts on the lot. Because it's the way Jasmine was.
She said that they had no weed available to them during the show.
The way Jasmine was saying, she said she was talking to a PA on set. She said, if Shangela ain't here in 5 minutes, I'm leaving. Because Jasmine said she was on a smoke break with a PA.
Smoking cigarettes.
And then so 15, Jasmine threatened in 5 minutes, but then 15 minutes had went by. And she was like, girl, they ain't called for you to call me in. I mean, like, you're the PA assigned to me. They don't want me on stage. I was like, well, Shangela still... Woo! Look.
I know she's Shangela and things,
but I'm me.
I'm Jasmine. And I stood with her with that. I'm like, that is real. And so, if it's not Beyonce, because if it's Beyonce, then I'll wait all day. But if y'all telling me Kelly Price got me waiting an hour...
Kelly Price has an amazing voice.
I didn't say she didn't, but I'm not waiting an hour. I'm not waiting an hour.
What?
I'm not.
For Kelly Price?
And then she arrives, and then Shangela needs to get ready. And you know, makeup alone takes you 45 minutes. When you like, oh girl, y'all finna put me in HD, and y'all finna put me on billboards and things. I need my HD makeup, and it's gonna take a second.
Yeah.
And I'm hot, so this shit gonna sweat off if I'm sitting here for an hour and a half waiting on this other girl.
Press powder. I need to do a set spray. It takes you a while to get into all that geesh.
Well, good looking geesh if you do that.
Together. So I agree with Jasmine. I'm not days, and you constantly showing up late. Like, okay, girl, my baby was sick or something. Like, okay, so I had to go. My mom just had a stroke. We had to at least get her to the hospital, but I'm here now. All right, well, girl, those sounds like extended circumstances, but you're here now. Great, we love you. But just some, I woke up late, or I was at another gig and I overstayed, or professional.
Yeah, and I think that...
Which you claim to be. Her first single was called Professional.
Well, that escalated as well. Christmas is coming up, and as we have mentioned...
Christmas is coming up?
Boo.
It just got cold.
Oh, no, it's everybody's anti-Christmas. I got, like, Christmas lights and...
Oh, I did. So I was like, he got candy canes and
I was going to play Mariah Carey, but...
No, thank you.
Do that tomorrow.
Oh, no! Not anti-Mariah?
No, not anti-Mariah, but
if you gonna play a no-no or get the fuck out. Or,
right, that's my shit.
I know. Get the fuck out should have been the lead single.
What? It wasn't?
It was the buzz single, and then she released a song called With You or something like that.
Okay. She did that.
I hope the Lamely tears all y'all asses apart.
Look, the song's about to make $60 million. It's on track to make $60 million. And this year on Billboard, it reached, I want to say, the Hot 100 at number 7, which best is previous on the chart at number 9 last year. So Mariah Carey's getting her money. She all right.
And so as long as she's getting her money, I would like for us to get ours as well. If you do not have a gift in mind for your friends, families, tops, bottoms, freaks, or adjacent, get over to hereforashop.com and get your merch. We have all kinds of merch available for you right now. If you have no idea what to get your favorite top, you can get him a favorite top t-shirt.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Your husband's favorite top.
If you have a problematic ass friend, you can get them a problematic ass t-shirt as well. Hereforashop.com, the perfect t-shirt for the top or bottom in your life.
Wow. Justice for versatiles. This week in social studies, I confess that I am so in love with the Twitter handle HBCU Fashions. It's where girls can anonymously go to. You send a message to this Twitter account if you go to an HBCU, and you can confess something. And so the gay,
I think he submitted something.
I was gonna say,
I'm going back to my old days in college when we also had something similar. And
because Honesty Box on Facebook, well, this is 2005.
Oh, yeah.
I'm old. Honesty Box, when only college girls could get on Facebook, Honesty Box used to be.
no, people did this shit on Twitter.
And now they have the Sarah something, or they have the Cat's Meow. It got a cat as the picture. I don't know. But so HBCU Fashions, I am so in love with them, and I love their gay posts. And so I picked 5 of their posts, 5 of their tweets related to gay people, and we are going to just read them out loud and give some colorful commentary. So the number 1, it says trade. So read it out loud. See what it says. Read it. Hey, you.
Now the teacher done lost all his skills.
He deciphered it.
So this one alpha been hitting my DMs since I was in high school. He always want to buy me a drink. Does this mean he trying to do the chunky monkey in my ass? Cause I'm far from gay. SSU.
And I looked up SSU. The HBCU that came up was Savannah State University in Georgia.
So possibly.
So if there's an alpha in Georgia who wants to buy you a drink, knowing that you're susceptible because you're in high school, and you're
you're in high school.
He said since the boy was in high school.
Oh, but they're in college now though, right?
Since I've been in high school, he's the one to hang out. What did he say?
Since I was in high school.
But since back then, but we in college now, so it's legal.
He consistent.
Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah,
What are you?
he an alpha. He got a future.
Oh boy.
Oh, girl, child, you exposing things. You ask him about consent, then you just.
Well, he's consented. He has an option.
Jesus.
Well,
No comment on that.
so I hope he do the chunky monkey in your ass. 'Cause
No.
you gay now. I don't know if he should do it. I don't know. But shout out to Greeks because they always.
It's college. Experiment.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
What Miss Frizzle used to say, make mistakes, get messy. Literally.
Shout out to Miss Frizzle.
Miss Frizzle told y'all. Oh, that was one of your episodes too?
Yes.
Here's mine. This dude keeps sliding in my DMs and asking to give me head. I thought he was joking at first. Why? I'm not gay. But I'm considering let him one time so he'll leave me alone.
Wow.
What school is it?
Sympathy
This was
head.
Southern.
Sympathy
Where is
head.
Southern? I don't know where Southern is.
In the South.
It's in the South.
It's in the South.
Yeah.
Sympathy
Make
head
mistakes.
is not worth it.
Get messy.
No. Sympathy
not
head is
gay,
not
but-
worth it.
No,
No.
you been on the receiving head of sympathy head?
Yeah, sympathy head is like, okay, I'll do it just because.
Oh, but this person, like, if they're, like, telling you, that means they might be good at it.
Maybe.
Because what I don't like if I don't
Like,
know
you
I can
offering
blow a
your-
straight boy's mind. I'm not gonna approach him.
Yeah,
And
unless
if I don't
know.
think and I don't think he's susceptible, then I'm definitely not approaching him because y'all not finna get me beat up out here.
Okay. Because he ain't gonna beat you up if it's good.
So
He gonna write your number down.
And call you again.
I just prefer you just message me on social media. You don't need my phone number.
Or you can just put the message on his windshield, like we used to do back in the day.
So it says, wow, a straight person wrote this. I was taking a mean shit with the big one coming out, and in my
Whoa.
head I was like, is this what gay niggas go through? They have all my respect now because they have to be a strong nigga to go through shit like that. FAMU.
Wow.
Make mistakes, get messy.
I was taking a
And you
mean
did all
shit.
that without lube, so you the real hero here.
Congratulations. You
So
a
if
pro.
I was taking a mean shit, I wouldn't even want the person who I sent this in the direct messages on Twitter. I wouldn't even want them to know that, like, bitch, I be overeating and don't drink enough water or get my fiber like I'm supposed to.
Or they might ask and handle all this because that's an advertisement.
Shout out to the girls at FAMU because there's a lot of FAMU sex tapes out there. So, and I've enjoyed all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So number 4.
I go in and out of liking this girl, liking this girl, but when I'm with her, she makes me happy, and I can be myself. She's so good to me, I cannot believe it. It's a miracle.
Is she trans?
She's everything I would ask for in a partner. My only problem is
She has a penis.
I think I'm probably gay.
Oh.
What should I do? HU.
Howard University.
Local team. Watch Love, Simon.
What do you recommend to him?
Follow your dick.
I agree, because
That's how you know with children.
No, because your dick is not gonna tell you
No.
to stay with her. It's
The
gonna be
dick
like
is saying
find the
leave.
boys.
He knows it.
Yeah, he's gonna tell you to find the boys.
He's struggling to stay up.
That's scary.
Not a struggle. Hopefully
Last
not struggling
one.
that early. This was a set up. Gay dudes eat pussy the best. I have also heard that. Personally.
Okay.
Don't ask. Take my word for it and get you one. South Carolina State. I did not eat your pussy in South Carolina State, but you know, if you directed to this to the podcast, you're welcome. In sexual health this week, there are a couple barriers to testing in our community that I think that we can easily surpass.
Okay.
Pride and embarrassment is one. A lot of people are too prideful or too embarrassed to go and get tested because it's like, oh, I know I did something I probably shouldn't have did, but if I go, then the doctor gonna make me feel bad, or I'm gonna feel embarrassed if the doctor do tell me the bad news, blah blah blah.
But you can send your bowel movements updates to Twitter.
That's anonymous. It's not in your medical record, and that's where we're going.
Yeah.
And the other is access to good insured care. Obviously, a lot of people can't help the access to good insured medical care, but you can help the pride and embarrassment part. That is a barrier to testing. A good fix for that is ordering your STI/STD testing online. There are a couple that I'd like to highlight. Test at Home, My Lab Box, and Test Express, which give you confidential results within 3 to 5 business days. Test Express being the best option because they have a follow-up where you can be treated after you've tested positive for anything. So if you tested positive for chlamydia, if you tested positive for gonorrhea, if you tested positive for syphilis, they have a confidential way for you to actually be treated at home for these different STIs and STDs. Obviously, they can't treat you for an HIV positive diagnosis. You would actually have to sit with a primary care physician and an infectious disease doctor if need be to go over those actual treatments. But this is an obvious and great step to breaking the barrier that a lot of people have when it comes to testing. People don't get tested because they're embarrassed. People don't get tested because they're afraid to figure out what they might actually have. They know that they've been in situations that they could have contracted A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, all of the things, but are still afraid to be tested for the things because they don't want to find out. They don't want it to be in their medical records. They're afraid of the treatment. A myriad of different things, and we can take at least one of those things away by looking at any of those 3 options. Like I said, Test Express is the best one because you can actually get your antibiotic treatment privately, and it will not be in your public medical records. Do I think that these are the best options? No, you should actually be seeing your primary care physician that can oversee your treatment and oversee the rest of your sexual history. That's the best option. But if those options aren't available to you, these options are available in 2018 going into 2019. I think that it's great for your own personal information to know, okay, well, I think I got chlamydia. I'm not sure. You know now, I got chlamydia. You can be more responsible in your sexual health practices when you do know these things. It's also an important benefit for relationships. A lot of times coming into new relationships, you can start testing with each other so you know what both of your statuses are with any STI or STD. This is a great option for testing with one another privately and confidentially if you know your partner might have been susceptible to all kind of shit. But you want to do it at home so y'all can have these discussions together. I think that's a great avenue as well. If you start a new relationship and y'all don't know each other's statuses, you don't know...
What's your status at the bank?
Well, that can be checked online.
That's why we need Test Express to help us check our status online.
Yes.
Obviously, like I said, doing it with primary care is the best, and that's what I'll stand by medically.
Yes.
But if you don't have that option, these are great options. Again, I'll say it one more time. My Lab Box, Test Express, and Test at Home. You can get your results within 3 to 5 days after mailing it in. They're extremely easy for you to actually do your testing. They do urine, they do swabs, they do blood analysis, which can get you very, very accurate results of anything that you might have come in contact with. Again, the best reviews were at Test at Home, where they do the comprehensive testing and treatment of whatever that you may have contracted.
The song for my soul this week is On to the Next One by Tink. Timbaland said that Tink was supposed to be the second coming of Aaliyah, and then he put her song out and it had sampled 1 in a Million, and y'all didn't buy it. And then Timbaland eventually dropped Tink, and then she ended up on SoundCloud. But Tink actually puts out great EPs. So on to the next one, she is talking about a relationship where you both know, child, and basically, my dating life is the same way. On to the next one. I'm looking at them.
That's a Drake song too. Look at that.
On to the next one, I guess. So, the song for my soul, child. Just pray for me. Wow. New year, new me, new man.
Wow.
New budgets for videos. Girl, new wig budget. Cause I'm bald headed out here right now.
Are you going to get like a green or a red?
I want to do the Cardi B rainbow wig, not the Nicki Minaj rainbow wig, but because Cardi B copied Nicki Minaj's wig, I think Cardi B's was better. That was a joke, but yeah, a rainbow wig. Look,
hilarious.
Fish, me, out here.
I can believe that.
You have a song for your soul?
I do. It's kind of old actually. But
Yay!
I'm bringing it back.
The Parameters of song for your soul. Look at
Come
that.
through.
Not really that old though. So it is. Sorry,
You
guys so excited.
You
guys so excited. So it is "If" by Davido, I think, or
how do you spell that?
Davido. David with an O at the end.
Okay.
So it is an African jam. I originally heard this song on Lala's Instagram, and I said, "Oh, this shit is a bop." And then I looked it up, and I said, "This shit is a whole ass mood." It's a great song to get you hyped for the club. It's like, I would say mid. It's mid. I can't really understand really what's happening in the song. There's no real storyline going on.
Okay.
But it did have me somewhat twerking in the car. So.
Okay, Davido, and what's it called? You say?
It's called "If."
If by Davido.
If was the fifth. So also in keeping in line with Sagittarius season, and our Detroit co-host as well, my song is from both. Been through so much in my life, seen things in my life that I never thought I'd make it through. Had a few close calls in my life that could have ended my life, but I'm here looking at you. Never thought that I'd be here. I'm the type that don't give a damn about rules. I was forced to survive on these streets, make my own way to eat, gotta do what I gotta do.
Sure do.
I know plenty of girls like me.
Michelle.
No.
Oh.
Never. That have been through hell just like me. Keep what your mama teach you. I don't have no daddy around me. I didn't have no daddy around me when I was growing up. That's why I'm wild, and I don't give a fuck.
And you still don't know this song?
That means you a bird because you know.
No, I know it. He don't. You don't know this?
Y'all think because these jeans fit, I would give it up. Don't let my cute face fool you.
Ooh.
I don't have no daddy around. I didn't have no daddy around when I was growing up.
Me neither.
That's why I'm wild and I don't give a fuck. Y'all think it's because these jeans fit, I would give it up? Don't let this cute face fool you.
Bitch, I was 14. Like, I can relate to this. Me in Memphis. I ain't had no daddy.
So our Detroit sister Tiara Marie released that jam in 2005 called No Daddy, detailing the 313 experience of growing up as a bird in Detroit and having no daddy and having, these jeans that fit and these curves and a cute face, and these niggas thought that they could try you because you had those things down at the Northland Mall or Fairlane if you had enough money to get out to Fairlane.
The skating rink, Northland.
Oh yeah, we had that. Oh, then they closed it.
Then no, it's open.
It's open again?
It reopened?
I'm sure it's open.
Oh, I'm not. I think she closed.
Y'all need to do a group trip.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go next week and report back.
Okay, let me know.
Investigative journalism.
Better Made in Fago.
Oh, yes.
But anyway, our Detroit sister tore that song up. We thought she was gonna be the original Rihanna, but then Rihanna came along, so there was that.
Do you have any Detroit memories?
I grew up there.
Okay.
Of Tiara Marie.
No, of Detroit.
Oh,
Coney Islands.
Tiara Marie did some shit in Northland,
though. Public school.
Yeah,
143
I think 8
Mile. Or
I lived there for 18 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I love Coney Island.
Regional rappers like Yo Gotti is a Memphis rapper. K Michelle is a Memphis singer. Like, who are some?
Yeah, regional... so you got to know Dope Boys Cash Out.
Okay.
That is the group of all groups. You got to know T Grizzly, right?
Hey.
Dej Loaf. You know, like those are.
And then if we go into Dej Loaf, we got to go back to Cash Doll.
Cash Doll, Ice Me Out.
Yeah. Ice Me Out was our episode like 2 or 3 weeks.
These niggas for everybody.
Ice
Me Out. We don't claim Eminem though.
I do.
I don't.
He does.
I don't claim Eminem, and I don't claim Kid Rock.
But this is also...
Kid Rock claims us. That's completely different.
Wow.
Sorry, I don't claim Eminem. He was on 8 Mile, but all the way down. And
was he mysteriously in a good part? Because that ain't the way he...
No, he was in a trailer park.
He was
in
a trailer park and traversed into the hood to do all the shit. Like,
but he wasn't in like Detroit. Like,
I'll fight you in this bitch.
Sorry.
We're moving on to our here for it's.
Oh.
Or not here for it's.
Oh man.
So there was a link I saw the other day by the New York Post that said the beat.
Ooh, get it.
The New York Post reported the Obamas are, quote, becoming a $1 billion brand. And it outlined how, like, after Obama left the White House, he received $800,000 to give 2 speeches about health care in America. And then about how Michelle Obama, who has the fastest selling book in America this year, she's making a lot of money from doing this Becoming book tour, and she just booked a worldwide arena tour. Yes. So they get paid all this money.
She got to know some Beyonce
speeches, to write these books, and Obama's book is due next year.
Yeah.
So Michelle Obama's book is so good, so amazing, and I told you guys it was about her upbringing on the south side of Chicago. And she said, my brother went to Princeton. I want to go to Princeton. And her teachers at her school, shout out to her, my co-host. Not my co-host, our guest co-host. The teachers in the south side of Chicago told Michelle, you aiming too high. Aim for the local community college. And she said,
hell no.
Oh, no. She went to Princeton. She turned around and went to Harvard. And then her and Barack ended up being the 2 black lawyers at the job and the one to get the cookie. And she's like, nah, I'm not just going to fuck you.
She was actually mentoring him. Think about that.
You're the only other black lawyer at the firm. And he said, bitch. I feel bad saying this word about
you. You don't want this, dick?
Bitch, I'll quit this job. I want you. That's when R&B was... Who the real king of R&B?
Beyonce.
Prince.
What?
You say you want me, I want you. What's up?
Yeah, that is a Prince.
That's a Prince lyric. Okay, well, shout out to Prince. So the real king of R&B, is it Usher?
No.
Is it? The girls have been saying, despite what he going through publicly,
no,
R. Kelly is the. Oh. And then it's like, well, despite what he going through publicly, it's Usher. I'm like, despite what all you hoes is going through, bitch, I'm the king of R&B. Write that down.
R. Kelly
Put that
should
on
worry
his
about
hands.
not being inmate number 4, 5, 6, 7.
But anyway, I am here for this week. Woo! Bottom, I get so sidetracked. The Obamas are becoming a $1 billion brand.
They deserve.
And y'all girls better study. Write it down. What's the secrets? Take President Pat marketing course. Follow him on Instagram.
We need some thirst traps on Instagram.
Yeah, because I'm looking for thirst traps, and I'm like sitting here.
I know the thirst trap, but I don't. They not on Instagram.
Those are on Scruff or something. Where are they?
Scruff, what's that?
Look, I love it. What are you doing after this?
I am here for Nancy Pelosi this week.
All right.
She checked the shit out of Trump on national television. They had a meeting with Mike Pence and Schumer to discuss who the fuck really knows what they were there to discuss.
Like all Trump and cameras.
Yeah, we have no idea.
What is Kanye doing in here? Why is there cameras?
But there were two moments that stood out. The overall gist is that Nancy Pelosi, who is basically going to be the Speaker of the House, is not fucking around with Trump. She's not backing down to him and his bullshit that was so important for us to see on television in person, not via Twitter, but to see in person.
His dumb ass called a damn conference and invited the cameras. Dummy.
He set the trap for himself.
Dummy.
And she said several times, like, we can put the cameras away and have a private meeting and
Baby
then
girl.
bring the cameras back
Baby
to
girl.
show that we're on the same page. But if you want to go head to head, then we can go head to head. My favorite moment, there were two favorite moments. My first was when Trump said that he wanted to build a wall, and Nancy Pelosi said, no, we're not building the wall. And Trump said, look, if I wanted the votes for the wall in the House, I'll have the votes for the wall in the House. And Nancy Pelosi was like, well, let's vote right now.
Sweetheart, get your number 2 pistol, girl. A or B. A, B, C, or D, girl.
I was dead. I was like, Nancy, let's go with the one-liners. And then my second favorite part was when Nancy told the President of the United States, who we just call Donnie.
First of all,
Individual 1 in legal filings.
Individual 1. She said, Mr. President, please don't characterize the strength that I bring to this meeting as the leader of the House Democrats who just won a big victory. And we know that the president's favorite word is big. So it was so great to see Nancy stand up to Trump, and we can't wait to see how she continues to do this through her tenure, and hopes that Trump does not get another 2020 election.
Well, let's hope that. Put that shit out.
But white women be lying, so it's really hard to tell.
Woo, I trust. Well, I said that.
You said you was here for the white woman, then you turned around and said that.
She white adjacent.
LOL.
I'm here for Nancy Pelosi.
That one white woman, yeah.
One.
Yeah. You got to count them by singles right now, like
Right.
cigarettes.
You got any Lucy's?
Oh yeah. This week I'm here for the dragging of Victoria's Secret, as I dragged them a couple weeks ago for their stupid chief marketing officer's words that big girls and trans girls are not the fantasy.
Oh, they can't serve fantasy.
Nikita Dragon.
Gay girls can't serve fantasy. Oh, bitch, we can get. That's our thing. What you think RuPaul's Drag Race out here for? We serving fantasy, girl.
And apparently he doesn't
we
watch
winning
porn.
daytime Emmys, Oscars, basically, because RuPaul deserves one for all this act that he doing. Gay.
Acting up. If you have not seen porn, you don't know that fat girls, big girls,
BBW. That's a market.
well-rounded women and
Yeah.
trans women serve fantasies that people want to pay for, that people want to be a part of, then you're lost. You're lost to the marketing and lingerie community. And Nikita Dragon did the adequate, eloquent, appropriate dragging that is make her own goddamn Victoria's Secret video.
Okay.
As a Victoria's Secret angel/model, and she killed it. The video was insinuating that trans women can give the fantasy, are the fantasy, and will continue to be the fantasy. Mama made me rethink where I was on the spectrum.
Okay.
I was like, well, I've had sex with a trans man, so I mean, like, I guess I can have sex with a trans woman and
Okay.
just like round it out, and then I'm like, well, okay. I mean, I did it all. So that's how the fuck you show a bitch who you are. When they discredit you and say you can't do something, you're not willing, you're not equipped, because that's what they were really saying.
Okay.
You don't have a vagina, you can't be up here. You don't have a size 2 waist, you can't be up here. You show them that you are equipped in all the ways that can dismantle their business empire. And so the video is up to
7.5 million views in 6 days.
Wow.
And counting. Tune into this video, Nikita Nikita Dragoon Dr. Oh, I fucked that up. Dragun. She slayed.
Yeah, it's
Period.
on the Here For It podcast Twitter. We just retweeted the video so you guys can see it.
She owns everything.
Yeah.
She owns everything.
And shout out to her team, because whoever who said, "Girl, get on Uber Mansions and rent this mansion," and they had the one where the camera can swing around real fast. It was like on a motor or something, and she had the wings. Bitch, budget.
They had the drone. They just put the drone in
She
the
had
air
the
and
budget.
said, drive around, fly around, record everything. When I look up at you with the face, make sure you get that.
Yeah.
So
She's got 456,000 followers on Twitter, but this video got 7.5 million views. So the
that
girls
means
are
that's
lurking.
changing.
The
Yeah.
girls are lurking.
yeah, that means that's
I mean, what's
changing as well.
the look to follow ratio? The girls lurking like fuck.
Well, we have got to our favorite part of the show. It
Not
is
my
time
favorite
for
part.
child.
Sure.
You look forward to it. It is time for our last calls this week, and so if you have some alcohol readily available and you're not at work, I saw that recently. Somebody was at work listening to the last call. I was like, "Girl, no."
No, we encourage with your coffee, with your Starbucks tea. I had a Rev Wellness tea this morning from Starbucks. DC Metro don't like to arrive on time, and I was standing
So we
outside
got to
in the
put the baby
cold.
wipes out for you.
And then the Rev Well, no, it's just a defense for colds and flus and things.
Okay, that
Yeah.
will work. Well, if you have tequila available for with us, turn up.
Shout out to 1800 Silver.
It is my motherfucking birthday. Almost.
Do you have any excellence you would like to shout out before we go too far away?
I'd like to shout out Instagram.
At Instagram.
At Instagram, they have, I don't know if I'm late on this, but they have a new feature that I love so much.
IGTV.
No, not IGTV.
You old.
It is the close friends feature. So when you are posting to your Instagram story, it doesn't have to be for all of your followers to see, but maybe for a select few.
Mm-hmm.
And as Tumblr cracks down and as Twitter cracks down, the girls are gonna need some sort of outlet, some sort of cash source to right.
Tell me more.
So what I'm seeing is eventually somebody somewhere is gonna ask for people to send a cash app to be added to their close friends list on Instagram, where they then will post their nude pictures and videos to make an extra income and revenue.
So is this where we're gonna see your thirst traps?
Oh, President Pat on Instagram.
Probably will not see that in the close
He's an
friends.
educator. He can't do stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm a whole ass teacher. But I support all those who take advantage of the close friends feature on Instagram. Get it how you live it.
It definitely sounded like a premium Snapchat something. Because the girls
Absolutely.
on Snapchat, it's like, send me $20 for lifetime access to my premium Snapchat.
I've done that.
And it's $20 on the premium Snapchat. That's worse than the OnlyFans. Because
That's why I let him make it, because I was like, okay.
We could get 3 months of nuts worth of on Snapchat on OnlyFans for $5.99, but
I was young.
Snapchat.
Oh, Jesus.
My last call this week is to our co-host, our guest co-host. Make sure you follow his show on the internet, commonsensepod.com, and listen to all of the great topics in a world where Betsy DeVos is more concerned about her yachts during a hurricane, or I think it was a thunderstorm or something, and she's like,
it was just a rainstorm, and then people in Ohio let that shit go and damaged them. She was like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I'm a white woman and I'm in Trump's image. Sweetheart, we need to care about the real issues. What's going on with teaching these kindergartners, and as children prepare to go to middle school, are we making sure that they have everything that they need?
Yes, middle school.
Because middle school is very different.
It's hard.
I had a middle school. I went from Grayson Elementary to Hillcrest Middle, and then I went to Sheffield High School. And I just like, this middle school thing is...
the ghetto.
And Betsy DeVos has not done a goddamn thing.
For now on.
Not
the beginning, the middle, or the end.
She recently wants to kind of take away this Obama act that tracks schools who suspends high numbers of black boys and
students based on race
and students of color, and she's done a lot of taking away acts and taking away laws, Obama laws, but I haven't really seen her put forth anything that's going to move our country forward in education. So a huge fuck you and a huge Michigan fuck you.
I was getting ready to say that part too,
because we don't fuck with you in the mitten, in the murder mitten. No,
she can be from Ohio though.
She could be from Ohio.
Because we don't care about that shit.
Yeah. But I don't know if you guys noticed that Trump just finalized everything, reversing everything Michelle Obama did with her Nutrition Services Act.
With the school lunches?
And yeah.
Now, let me be honest about school lunches.
It was trash. But
they were trash.
Under Trump can't feed himself
But he didn't
properly.
have to get rid of the school lunches, though. Kids be hungry as hell.
There was also a reversal on the HIV cures here in D.C. and in Montana, where they were doing clinical trials with dead fetal tissues that
they're getting too far with this cure. Listen,
they were getting really far. They were getting really
fear.
far with the research, and apparently it was getting too close for comfort for the Trump administration, and they axed that as well. So that was a hot topic that we missed, but. My last call this week is to Patricio Manuel, who is the first transgender male boxer ever in all of professional male boxing. He won his debut bout and took a great lap of victory, a victory lap on social media where it exposed a lot of you homophobic and xenophobic hosts.
Okay.
A lot of people didn't realize that he was trans until he verified that he was trans. The boxing commission that sanctioned the fight knew that he was trans, did all his testing, knew that he wasn't doing anything illegal. And once he took to Twitter to basically acknowledge his transness, then these motherfuckers that was fans after watching the fight decided, oh my god,
I'm a white woman in Montana.
The rules must have been tricked for this trans man to be winning a fight because he was born a biological woman. How could he actually beat up a biological man?
We put up with Kanye West. We can't tolerate this.
The shit was proven that it didn't matter that he was born a biological woman and is now a trans man. He still beat the fuck out of a man.
Amen.
In his first debut bout. And so I'm absolutely here for it. I would love to see more people like Patricio because we need those stories. We need people to point to say, hey, look, no, that was the norm of the 50s. That was the norm of 100 years ago.
Hughley, Kevin Hart.
That was the norm of 200 years ago. We are in a whole new century now, and this is a place where trans men have places. This is a place where trans women have places. And until we get to that place, until we bring a lot of other people along with us to those places, we will be stuck in the 20th century. And going into 2019, we're not going to be.
What's the person's name again?
Patricio Manuel.
All right now.
I have a couple announcements before we leave out. We about to go out. Right. Congrats to Michelle Williams for emancipating herself from a trash ass man.
Amen.
We talked about that.
Watching that show has been so difficult.
I'm not watching it because
I want to support.
Y'all not triggering me.
I love Michelle.
I love Michelle. I want the best for her. She deserves the best.
Amen.
Go out and find it since you're free now.
Amen.
The other announcements, thank you for the SIP podcast for having me on this past week. It was an amazing conversation that we had about toxic black masculinity,
Sure.
and all the other shit that came with that. So thank you for for having me on. And I'm going to be on Uncensored Visionary podcast next week. So look for me there, where I will be talking about dicks, vaginas, and being a visionary leader in the LGBT community.
All right.
Well, I'm going to Popeyes tomorrow. If anybody want to meet me at like 4:30, like right after work, I'm still having my work clothes on because once I get in the house, I'm not coming back out the house. So I think that's all I got. My name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters, and of course, RonaldMatters.com.
My name is Patrick. You can follow me on all social media at President Pat, or you can follow my podcast at www.commonsensepod.com, and you can find us on all places that you listen to podcasts.
I am the Superman, TheeSupaman. I am still in the den in Atlanta. Find me in the back.
Which location? Because you know they keep getting shut down and then they have to relocate.
That is not for public consumption. Only the freaks know.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.